Hello members, welcome to Upmove Stocks. This is Aman. Actually, this will be our first stock analysis video. A lot of beginners, professionals want to understand technical analysis more and more. So we thought of starting with the stock analysis videos. So this is our first video in that line. So we would be covering the stock analysis of like one of the most favorite stocks of Nifty 50 index, and that is Reliance, obviously one of the heavyweights of Nifty 50. So we can see the Reliance has been underperforming for past quite few days. It is not performing as expected. Every time like Nifty tries to go up and it comes back, and the major contributor is Reliance only because its weight is around 10%. We believe in the Nifty 50 index, so it has major contribution in the upside and downside of like Nifty 50 index and the entire stock market. So if Reliance moves by 2%, Nifty 50 goes like anything, and if it comes down by 2%, then Nifty 50 crashes like anything. So we thought of covering like we starting with Reliance because it would be of interest to many people. A lot of people must be holding it in their portfolio. A lot of people must be like wanting to know what is Reliance and what its future would be. So we are not astrologers. We can't predict as to where it is going to go. But yes, a basic stock analysis we can do certainly. Please, one thing we are forgetting to mention in our videos is that these videos are only for educational purposes. You are not supposed to take any trade on the basis of these videos. You can educate yourself through these videos. You can like analyze a stock with the help of these videos. You can increase your knowledge. You can improvise your trading style or investing style and try to understand some things which like you must not be knowing with the help of these videos. So to begin with, we will be starting with Reliance as a first stock analysis video. We can do analysis of any video if you want to, of any stock. You can recommend that stock to us, and we will try to analyze it as much as possible as per our limited knowledge and experience. So this is the first video in the stock analysis series. So let us see what is happening in Reliance. It is just for like an overview purpose. Please don't take any trade on the base of this video, on the basis of these videos. So what is going on in Reliance? So as of now, we can see, just like we have shared two videos about bearish engulfing, in Reliance also a bearish engulfing candle has formed today. You can see this candle, okay? A huge red candle that has completely covered or eaten the previous day candle. Rather, it has also almost covered the 9th December candle as well. So both 10th December and 9th December candles have been covered by this bearish engulfing candle, which in case of stocks can work sometimes. So we need to be little cautious about Reliance. We all of us know that Reliance is not going to go anywhere. It is rather the biggest company in India. So if we are worried about that Reliance is going to get closed or Reliance is going to like shut down its businesses, that is absolutely absurd. So why we are so worried about Reliance? We are so worried about Reliance because it has come down from the highs of 2742 to 2473. So it is a downside of maybe around 300 points. So like people who have purchased it somewhere here, okay, somewhere here are like really worried what is going to happen to Reliance, and we are already in loss by 300 rupees. What should we do? What can be done? Like we are stuck in Reliance. So nothing can be done except it, first of all, because it is down by 300 points. You can see it is down by 300 points. So you cannot do nothing if you have purchased the stock here. Certainly you cannot do anything except waiting, or maybe if you have maybe certain like 2 shares, 3 shares or something like that. So you can take a decision as to whether you want to exit or hold it. But people who are holding like maybe 200 shares, 300 shares, they need to be a little cautious about it. But if the only cause of worry is that it is down by 300 points, so people might have purchased it at different levels, maybe here, maybe here, maybe here. So like people who are purchasing it here, they might not be so worried till the time it crosses this trend line. Okay, this line is created by like joining two previous lows of Reliance from where it has bounced back. So you can see, okay, I'm drawing the line so you will be able to see it. See, like, okay, this is one line, and from here it bounced back, so we can join somewhere here. Okay, and then it again came down. Okay, and then it again like bounced back. Okay, and now it is again like forming something, and today it has formed a bearish engulfing candle. So a lot of people must be having like today nightmares, but is going to happen to Reliance tomorrow. So see, if you are in the stock market and if you are not used to these type of fluctuations in the stock market, then it is very difficult to survive in the stock market. Please accept this fact. We need to understand that stock market relies only on fluctuations. If there are no fluctuations, it is stagnant, it is like consolidating, everything gets really bored. So there has to be some fluctuations. So sometimes these fluctuations will work in your favor, sometimes these fluctuations will work against you. So it is very important to understand that you cannot make profit in each and every trade or investment. Yes, over a period of time, you may realize some gains in a particular stock or in a particular sector or in an industry. But you need to understand that if you are holding maybe 10 shares, 15 shares, 20 shares, and you want all of them to be in profit or green, that is not the right approach in the stock market. So you need to understand that some of your shares will always be in red. Maybe 70% of your shares are in green, but 20 to 30% are in red. Even our portfolio contains red shares. So it doesn't, like, you should not feel bad about it. कि यार मेरे shares in negative में क्यों है? All people have negative shares in their portfolio. It is not like everyone cannot predict that this share is going to go down by this much percentage. Yes, you can put stop losses, you can do this and that, and a lot of theories are there. यहाँ पे stop loss लगा दो, वहाँ पे stop loss लगा दो. So what will happen? Let us say you have put a stop loss here. It got hit. Okay, you bought again, like थोड़ा सा नीचे आया, you bought it again. Here you put a stop loss, it got hit again, and then you purchased here, maybe you gained something, and then you bought here, and then it went down. So the stop losses will get hit again and again, right? Because somehow we are lacking the right approach to deal with the stock market. What we do, we purchase a stock, we put the stop loss instantly without analyzing the supports, without analyzing the resistances. So what happens is stock goes up, you feel very good, and when it starts coming down, either you book the profits or you put the stop loss. All of a sudden you become a trader from an investor. So if you are an investor, you have invested some capital in a particular stock for a lay for maybe 2 months, 3 months, or 6 months. So these fluctuations will keep on happening. You cannot stop the fluctuations from happening. These will keep on happening. The prices will go up, they will go down, they will go up, they will go down. It will keep on happening. You need to realize whether you want to be an investor or a trader. If you are a trader, these fluctuations will make you mad. Trust me. Okay. And if you are an investor, then a particular risk management approach can help you to deal with these kind of fluctuations. So what is important is, it is not investing is not the right approach. Investing with the right approach is the correct approach. Okay. So you need to have a little risk management on your side. Don't worry about the fluctuations in the stock markets. If you are an investor, particularly with companies like TCS, Reliance, maybe other heavyweights, you know that they are not going to get shut down in a day or so. Okay. So they have n number of employees. They have like a huge capital base. They have spread their businesses across industries. They have multiple portfolios. So we know that Reliance, TCS, Tata Steel are not going to shut down. Maybe their valuation was very high at 2472 and TCS at 3800, or might be Tata Steel at 1500, that they got shattered by the market and they went down like 300, 400 rupees, 500 rupees. So that could be one of the reasons that they are not able to sustain upsides. Okay. See, whenever Reliance tries to go up, it comes down, then it goes up, then it comes down. Maybe the market is trying to like adjust to its current price. What is happening is, maybe what you need to understand is, like at 2742, Reliance seemed to be overpriced to maybe big investors, FIIs, domestic institutional investors. So they thought that Reliance at 2742 was overpriced, right? So it had to be shattered. So what they thought, like they started selling, then selling, then selling, then selling, then selling. After some time, some buying came, then certain selling continued. And the same thing is happening in Tata Steel. You can observe that it is being shattered like anything. It had one of the best results in the last quarter, and still it is being shattered like anything. It was like 1500 before, I believe so, and today it is like 1100, 1200 maybe, and it is not able to go up. What could be the possible reason? One of the reasons is, like, whenever the fall begins, it begins with metal industry. The second thing is, it may be overvalued. Okay, so you need to understand why these stocks are being shattered like anything. Other stocks in the metal industry are rising. Why Tata Steel is not rising despite being one of the market leaders? It could be the scenario that it was overpriced. Overpriced means like it's the price of 1500 was not justifiable. Okay, so you need to understand those things. Coming back to Reliance, yes, it has formed a bearish engulfing candle. It has some support here. Okay, you can see every time it falls, it goes up, it falls, it goes up. Okay, so it is creating, like you can say, a range for itself. Sometimes you can say, well, it formed a W pattern, but it failed to execute it. So like we can say ki it is forming some kind of consolidation. As of now, it is like seems to be upward sloping, but let us see if it when it comes, if it touches this line, sorry, not this line, we will take you will try to create a basic type of resistance in this uh, chart from where the stock is coming back again and again. So we will try to identify that resistance. Okay, so we can see, like we can say somehow it is coming back again and again from this level. It touches, it goes. So we can say Reliance might touch this level and then it come back again. So you will see that a particular type of triangle is forming here. So this is another technical chart pattern that you may come to see in the future in Reliance. But yes, Reliance is a little weak as of now. Is the company going to get shut down? That is thinking is even like beyond imagination. If people are thinking that Reliance will get shut down, that is why its prices are going down, it is absolutely absurd. You also know that. So you can see it is forming some kind of resistance. It is founding some kind of resistance here. It is founding some kind of support here, which is upward sloping. Normally upward sloping supports are considered good, but yes, it is stock market, so it can fall down below this line as well. So we cannot stop it from falling. If it is highly overvalued, then it might come down again. But what we can do, if you have purchased it here, we have no option except to hold it if you are holding very less quantity. And if you are holding very huge quantity, then God is your, like only God can help you. So it is always advisable, whenever you are buying at a higher price, never buy the whole quantity at the same price. You should segregate your buying in small lots. So what is our prediction? As I said, we are not astrologers, so we can't say as to where it is going to go, but yet it will continue to find resistance here. So once it breaks it, you can expect further movement in it, provided it holds the breakout. If it doesn't hold the breakout, it might go like this and then come back again inside this range. It might continue to find support here, and someday it might give a breakout on the upper side. But if it goes on the downside, then yes, it may fall further. It has major support here. I'm drawing the lines. So you will find some support at like maybe 2292, some support, not a very good support. Okay, and then some will be at you can say 2243. These are support. This is how we derive supports. Okay, so I'm just giving a rough idea. I'm not like going into details of Reliance, but this is how stock analysis is done, and you can do it for any stock. Just you need to understand the functioning of the stock market. You need to understand what is the psychology, why it is finding resistance here, why it is finding support here. Okay, support is basically buyers are interested in buying at this price. Resistance is like sellers are interested in exiting from their stocks, or like they want to sell Reliance at this price and then profit by short selling in Reliance. So these are some of the things that you need to understand. Yes, today it has formed a bearish candle, and that is bearish engulfing candle. It is quite huge, as we can see. So it gapped up, Reliance like gapped up, and then it came down sharply, and it has only a small wick. That is, this candle is quite appearing to be quite dangerous for bulls, but we don't believe in all these it is very dangerous and it is going to destroy the entire market. Yes, Reliance is a major weight, and you need to understand that. So what is stock analysis? Stock analysis is basically understanding the stock's movement, not only in isolation with technical analysis or fundamental analysis, but also what is the reason behind its fall or its upside. So people say all the news get factored in these candles. It is true. It is absolutely true. But we also need to understand why it fell down from 2742. I'm not sure that that overpricing may be the reason, but to me it appears yes, overpricing could have been one of the reasons that Reliance moved like anything from here to here in one go. You can see this. Okay, so it doesn't make sense for Reliance to go like from this to this. On 22nd July, see, just before Corona, Reliance was at 1481. Okay, somewhere here. Okay, and from 1481, it went up to like 2742 in 1 year. So it has doubled. Okay, so 100% increase in Reliance. So we need to understand the fundamentals of the company, where the company has been in past 1 year, how it has been performing, even though its results have been like mixed and match, but obviously the company is very, very good. It is one of the biggest companies in India. So it is not going to run anywhere. Like it has huge base of shareholders. It has huge portfolio. It has multiple industries in its portfolio. So is Reliance going to be like, what is going to happen to Reliance? The question is simple. It is not going to go anywhere as of now, right? As of now, it is not going to go anywhere. So make sound decisions, make logical decisions just by listening to anyone, just by listening to news. Reliance Reliance is not going to go anywhere. Yeah, we know that. TCS is not going to go anywhere until and unless like something major comes up. Tata Steel is not going to go anywhere. So we need to understand news will come and go, but will the company continue to exist or not? That is we need to understand. Yes, there is a little bit of worry for people who have bought it here. So yes, we don't make recommendations on YouTube to buy this, buy that. But yes, you can do chart analysis yourself also. You don't need any expertise in that. You just need to understand the psychology behind the market. You can see I've drawn simple two lines, one here, one this is stock is bouncing from here. So there is some kind of support here. There is some kind of resistance here. So till the time either it breaks this or either it breaks this, it will continue to operate in here. So like I will just give you an example. Just give me a second. So once the breakout occurs, it might go like this. Okay. Or if the breakdown occurs of the triangle pattern that is forming in it. Okay. So it might go like this. So where it will go, it will find resistance at some other level. It will find support at some other level. So again, this will continue to go on. Okay. So it can be both ways. It can go upside, it can go downside. We have tried to explain like W pattern in some of our previous videos. So you can like have a look at them. But yes, as of now, Reliance is certainly a weak stock. Is the company weak? Absolutely not. Okay, it is one of the best and biggest companies in India. So that is why it holds most of the weight in Nifty 50. That itself speaks for itself. That itself like speaks for Reliance, what kind of company it is. If it is holding 10-11% weightage in Nifty 50, so say be like whoever decides that portfolio of 15 stocks in Nifty 50, they must have considered something about Reliance. That is why it is a Nifty 50. So yes, a little bit of worry for people who have bought it here. A little bit people who are accumulating here may be finding like it is okay. They might be buying one stock, two stock as it is an expensive stock. But yes, you should be a little cautious. And I have explained if it breaks on the upside, it will go like this. It will go, if it breaks on the downside, it might go like this. It will try to find support at some other levels, and then you can decide how to trade it. We don't recommend any stocks on the basis of like these analysis. This we do for ourselves. Okay, we do it for like from the perspective of a viewer who is trying to view our videos, how to do stock analysis. We have not considered only technical analysis in this video. We have also tried to include the fundamentals as to where the Reliance is. Is Reliance on the verge of closure, or is Reliance on the verge of like expanding? You can study all this, okay, and you can try to identify a justifiable reason as to why Reliance fell down from 2742 to 2300 rupees as to where it is operating now. Okay, so this is basic stock analysis. Detailed stock analysis can also be done, but we can't do it like in a 10-minute video, in 10 to 15-minute video. So it can take a lot of time, and you can do it for any number of stocks for yourself. Any number of stocks you are holding in your portfolio. It takes like maybe 10 to 15 minutes to properly analyze a stock. And you can like, even if you're an investor, there's no harm in doing it once in a week or maybe 15 days in a week. It increases your knowledge. It also helps you gain understanding of the stock market stock market, and it also helps you take sound decisions sometimes if you are not an expert in it. and it also helps you in dealing with people who try to recommend these stocks to you. Okay, so we hope that you would like this video. If you want more detailed stock analysis of videos, we can do that. We will be covering one stock every day from now onwards so that you can increase your knowledge. Okay, we are not recommending, absolutely no recommendation in Reliance to buy or sell your stock. Please do understand that it is a simple analysis video. We have not seen these kind of videos on YouTube, so we decided to start with it. So even a beginner can learn how to do some basic analysis. Okay, it is not a 3-day course, 5-day course, 10-day course. It is a lifelong course if you want to begin your career in stock market. Okay, so it is not like that. If I will take training for maybe 1 day, 2 day, 15 days, 1 month, 2 months, 3 months, if you are not going to spend time in stock analysis, you will not learn anything, to be very honest. Okay, so this is Aman signing off. Hope you would like this video, and we will cut off rest of the things in the coming videos. This was basic introduction. So from the next video, we will be focusing only on the stock analysis. Thanks a lot. Take care. Bye-bye.